Hey guys, welcome to Lovely J Podcast. It's me, Coco. It's Saturday, y'all. And I'm not kidding. I usually don't do a thing on Saturdays. But you know what? I said I want to change that about me. I want to start doing some different things. So, here's my chance to do something different. So, I'm calling this episode Saturday Chores and More. Because I'm going to be cooking too as soon as I get this box emptied out. So what I'm working on first, y'all, is going to be this box that I have here that I get from the food banks on Tuesdays. And once I be done cook down most of everything out of that I can cook out of it, I need to clean it out, get rid of it. I got some refrigerator chores too I need to do today. I need to clean my refrigerator out. Ooh, I don't know if I should be saying this out loud because it sounds overwhelming. It sounds overwhelming already. So, I don't know. But y'all hanging there with me. And plus, I just got a Walmart haul in too. So, I got some food I need to put up as well. Most of it don't go in the refrigerator. Most of that food that I got today, it actually goes in the counters. In the cabinets. Cause y'all know I'm trying to eat back healthy, and as soon as I do this right here, I'm gonna go and start my healthy meal. The church has been giving a lot of apples. I know it's got to be that season, right? The season for apples. So what I want to do with that is I want to take some of these apples and just start making apple crisp. Apple crisp out of them. Alright, let me see. I think I got all of that. Let me grab me a lime here for this meal I'm about to cook now. I'm going to finish that later because Assist is hungry. Haven't had breakfast. I got me some protein shakes. I'm trying to go back to my endocrinologist. I'm trying to go back to his original plan that he had for me for as eating wise, and that plan was to have shakes, at least one shake as a meal replacement with some protein. So I got some of those. I really do not like protein shakes, but I will drink them. Because I think sometimes when I get too much protein shake in me, it makes my stomach hurt. I don't know if y'all are like that, but for me it do sometimes. So I'm going to get me a little bag here and grab all my ingredients that I need for what I'm fixing to cook right now. And what I'm fixing to cook is me hey, what if, I know I'm fixing to cook some, I'm trying to do like a good chicken breast sandwich because I have here a pack of Crowder Premium Chunk chicken breast with rib meat. And it is sandwich meat. It's already cooked, really. But y'all know, I got to saute. Y'all know that, right? And I brought some shredded cabbage. Not cabbage. I did buy some shredded cabbage, but we ain't messing with that today, I don't think. I brought that. I'll probably do some egg rolls tomorrow. Y'all excuse me. It's that season. I got some matchsticks, carrots. That I want to do something with these carrots that's going to go on this sandwich, which I believe I got a red onion over there. It's going to help out with that. And y'all know I love fries and chips. Let me grab my water here. I love fries and chips, so I done went and reared up on me some more potatoes. And I'm going to cut those down and be frying them. Let me go grab all these ingredients for you. I think I can come off of this charger now. And I brought some rainbow sherbet, fat-free from Walmart. Y'all, that junk is so good. I almost done ate it all up. You hear me? I done went through it. Man, I should have cleaned this tape off yesterday. I gotta clean this tape off before I can even get started. Okay. Put that there. What do I need from over here? I need ketchup. I got some more brown rice too. I need this oil. Get this bottle of water just in case. Just in case you don't love me anymore. And let me tell y'all, I really searched high and low for the arugula. And I didn't have any luck with that. Oh, potatoes, that's what I'm supposed to have. Eggs, you better get on over there. I know I said chores and more on here, but I gotta cook first. I have not ate. Anyways, the rice I did yesterday was so good. Oh, it was so good. I had some left over, but y'all know I don't be fooling with them leftovers. But it was really good. If I must say so myself. Let's go in here. I didn't do what I was supposed to do yesterday. See, that's why I said I'm going to stop spending so much time on social media. My home need my attention bad. I need my attention bad. Push this table back a little bit. Table, how you get up on me like that? Either I'm gaining weight or what's going on. Okie dokie. So I'm just clearing me out some space here. Gotta have some space. First thing I'm gonna have to do is cut these potatoes and get them fried. And then I'm gonna saute. I don't know, y'all. These are like recipes. I'm just coming up with. There's probably other people that do them too, but I'm just like using what I have and what I brought. And stuff I brought today was like the food items were items that I could make stretch. That was my goal, to buy food that I can make stretch until I get paid again. Cause y'all know how that be. When you're on a fixed income, you know, you want to try to stretch your money. And so I buy things like family bags of potatoes. And this family bag of potatoes will last. If I eat one a day, it'll last a whole week. Like I can eat off of them for a whole week. But see, my thing is, I love potato chips. And I love anything that's got to do with a potato. Anything. So this round, and I'm learning how to cook only for me too. You know, I'm learning how to cook smaller portions, which that is hard. I ain't even gonna lie. Because I'm so used to cooking big family portions. But I have to learn that, you know, some days it's not gonna be a family meal, you know, so learning how to wind that down. What in the world? Like, come on now. Why are these crackers open like this? Get this stuff up out of my way. Ugh. Yeah. I need a bag. Oh, I can use this plate. Yeah, so I'm learning how to do some independent things because I've been single for a long time, but one thing I ain't never had to do was like cook independently. Because y'all know I've always told y'all I've always had my grandkids that, you know, if I ain't got nobody to cook for, I can cook for them. But with them getting older, they're doing a lot of their own cooking, and that's a good thing. They done learned a lot about cooking. So that's always good. I am cutting these taters. The only thing about this is I don't like cutting. Why am I cutting when I got a tater peeler? Why am I cutting? Somebody tell me. I might need it to slice, but not to cut. Okay. Oh no, start using this peeler and I might have to put 3 taters in here. Y'all, I was thinking last night, it's been 19 years. Like, that just, since I've been dope free. And I don't know why, but every time I start a weight loss journey, it's like a competition out there. Like, people start competing with me for no reason at all. And I'm like, it's not a weight loss. It's not really a weight loss. It is a weight loss journey, but the important part is what's inside of the journey. Not just hollering that I'm on a weight loss journey and look how much weight I've lost. You know, that's never been my goal or intention. My goal has always been to reclaim my health. That's been my goal. Reclaim my mobility. And that's all I've ever wanted out of the whole deal. And so that requires me to eat healthier. If I want to be healthier, that's just all it is to it. I just got to eat healthier. It's just like when I was an addict, I was tired of being an addict. And so the one thing I wanted to do was be clean. But I had to want it for myself. Like, I would see people around me, they would get clean, and then they would go back to doing it. Some of them get sent to prison. They do good while they're in prison. But then as soon as they come out, they go back to the same environment, and they would get back on the dope. Some of the big people that would get back on the dope, then they lose weight, you know. They would lose weight, gain weight. I don't think I need to peel any more of these taters, because if I peel any more, I'm going to eat them all, and I don't need to do that. I do need to rinse them off a little bit. Yeah, so that is, like, that's a journey you got to want for yourself, and you can't just you can't try to take somebody else's life and try to claim you live in something, and it's clearly not. Okay? And I only say that because I just know people who are in competition. They in silent competition, and I know they probably do admire my journey, but at the same time, my journey is my journey for a reason, because I was an addict. I was an addict with pills. At one time, you know what? It wasn't that I was afraid that I would go back to doing drugs again, but I just didn't want to entertain that. I didn't want to entertain it, period. Why would I need to entertain pill popping and all that? I had just come off and all that. And so I would tell my doctors, I'd be like, you know, don't prescribe me no strong stuff. Now, you prescribe me things that, you know, is equivalent to something that's over the counter. So a lot of times that would be like a Tylenol or ibuprofen, and the ibuprofen sometimes would be 800 milligrams. So they write a prescription for that. But other than that, I never cared for all the other things. That was just like a no-no. When I was on dope too, let me tell y'all something. I did lose weight, but I didn't get skinny like a lot of people I see. I didn't get skinny like them. And I'm talking about this because I feel like we need to stop beating around the bush with who we are and just be who you are so that you can get real help, so that you can claim real redemption, you know. But you can't do that if every time you turn around, you are busy mimicking what somebody else is going through, or, you know, just trying to play your cards like it's you going through it. Y'all, today I'm going to add a little bit of butter in with this here. Show you just a little bit. Just a little bit. I promise it's just a little bit. But that's what I found to be a downfall of so many people when they started getting on social media. They had to start lying to themselves. They couldn't be real with themselves because they were afraid of how people would look at them. Ooh, calm down. Calm down, little oil. Okay, y'all, I'm putting these potatoes in so you're going to hear cooking. Yeah, they wouldn't be real with themselves because of social media. And they would make people think they was losing weight on kind of, you know, they was on these good diets. And truth was, they was losing weight because they was on dope. That's why they were losing weight. And this was my story on it. Truth was, I lost weight because I was on dope. When I used to lose weight, when I was losing weight back in, I say, up until 2005, I was dropping weight, but I wasn't dropping a whole bunch of weight, though, because I was smoking and eating. So I didn't lose much weight, but I did lose enough that it was starting to be noticeable. But that was then. Now, let's fast forward here, 19 years later, that I have been clean off of crack cocaine, and I am not using no drugs. I am not, barely will take a pain pill. And I tell you, that's a big barely. I barely will take a pain pill. But I'm not lying to myself. That's the point I'm getting at, is when you continue to lie to yourself, deliverance will never be yours. You can't get delivered lying to yourself. And that's what a lot of people do. They lie to themselves. I used to lie to myself a lot about where I really was. I was like, well, I ain't spending that much money. At least I pay my bills, so that make it all right. You know, if I pay my bills, I'm okay. I can smoke the rest that's left. Truth was, that was a miserable lifestyle. I know I'm supposed to be doing chores with y'all, and I'm all on another subject. We'll probably do chores a little later on, because I got to eat first. But anyway, truth was, I was miserable. I was doing them drugs. I had my happy days. I had my sad days. But the majority of my days were miserable because when I didn't have money, I had to find stuff in my home to sell or pawn. The pawn shops got a lot of my money, got a lot of my stuff that I had. A lot of good, valuable things that I had. The pawn shops got that because of my habit. Friends and family got a lot of my stuff because of my habit. And then, you know, it was people who got my stuff just because it was stolen. Stolen from me. But I didn't realize how bad I was on that stuff till I came off of it. I was on it so bad, even an overdose couldn't scare me. You can't, overdoses don't scare people into, if they are on that show enough dope, An overdose is like when you come to, it's like I made it. Let's try it again. This time we'll just smoke it different. Or we'll snort it differently. Now that we know that we can overdose, we'll find a different way to do it this time. So even overdoses were not enough to push that fear into me. And I overdosed like 4 times, by the way. And I had a bad crack habit. It wasn't bad as some of these people I see, or some that have it, but it was bad enough. I tell you. If I could speak to somebody and let them know, you know, you can you can overcome it, because it doesn't have to be till death do you part. It don't got to be. That's a choice if you let it be that. You don't have to be married to the dope, because that's what it becomes. The dope will become your lover. And that's how you become a lover of yourself, because you won't care about nobody else except for getting what you're going to get. That's all you'll care about. And I noticed when I got like that, it was horrible, y'all. Anyways, I don't want to spend too much time talking on that, because it's not that it brings back bad memories, because I'm thankful for being free of it. But now that I am free, I've got to worry about my now, where I'm at now. And now where I'm at is I'm still fighting obesity. And they're saying obesity is a disease, and it is. Y'all, see, this is what people don't realize. They think they can, just like me, I give advice a lot of times. I give my opinions a lot of times. But just because I give it, don't mean it's going to work for somebody else. And that's how it is with me. You know, people give me their advice, and yeah, that worked for you, but it might not quite work for me, because, you know, I might be a different type of binge eater. You know, your binge might be steaks. My binge might just be chips and cakes. Well, I didn't mean to make that rhyme, but since it did, we'll take it, right? But it's a real serious issue, and binge eating, it's just, it runs all in my family. Like, this is our drug now. Food is our drug. Food is what's holding us back. And I say us because a majority of my family members suffer with obesity too. It's like all of us. When I look at the majority of my family, we are obese. Let's see. Ooh, I should have, darn, I didn't think about it, but I should have cut down some of the turnips, and I could have fried them in here. If you've ever had turnip fries, they are so good. But yeah, everybody in my family is obese. I am like the second largest out of 8 siblings. Out of 8 of us, I'm the second largest. And my weight is over 400 pounds now. So I'm trying to get back down. If I can just get to 399. I'm trying to just work my way backwards. Because it is very painful, hard to breathe, walking out of breath, sitting be out of breath. So that's what I want to spend my summer doing, is focusing on these different foods that's out here, learning about different foods, just becoming more healthier. Y'all, these taters look so good. And in my head, I feel like anything is okay as long as you do it in moderation. And I feel like I haven't done a lot of things in moderation. I haven't. Nope. Y'all just don't know. I'm ready to eat these now. I have a thing for chips. Chips. Actually, I just have a thing for potatoes. Potatoes is just like, it's my comfort. It's like, it's what I know. I like the taste of potatoes. I like the way they make me feel. I like the different opportunities I can find in cooking potatoes. I mean, potatoes is just mine. They are mine. Like, let me live. And especially fried like this, like golden. Oh, this is a pretty fry. I've been on these since last week. They're just mine. What's y'all food that caused y'all to get into trouble, health-wise? Because I would say for me, health-wise, it's got to be the cakes. Those little Debbie cakes make no sense. Them things be... y'all, that sugar is addicting. That's the addiction I'm fighting right now. Truth be told, I'm fighting the sugar addiction. I quit smoking cigarettes and went straight to sugar. When I was smoking cigarettes, I did not care about having dessert. Never cared. Listen, y'all, when I used to cook, I never cooked dessert. Never. Didn't buy it either. But now it's like every meal gotta have a dessert. Every meal has gotten where I would even personally cook the dessert. And I never was like that till after I quit smoking. So if y'all got some tips, be sure to leave them for me. Because the sister need to stop it. Because this is getting out of hand. It's getting out of hand now. I quit smoking in 2021. This is going on 2024. So that means I've been dogging nothing but sweets out since 2022. Because, no, the end of 2021 is when I started on this sugar binge. That's when I started. It was like I couldn't get enough. Just had to have it. Just had to have it. Ooh, I didn't even know these little taters were back there hiding. I cooked 2 of these Yukon potatoes. Nice, round, and gold, and yellow. I usually just add a little bit of Lawry seasoning salt after they come out. And I do mean a little bit, so y'all that are being nosy, please do not come at me about my sodium. Because I care about what I do care about my sodium intake. And that's why I like to put it on there myself. And I'm not going to add much. I couldn't find the arugula though. Any other time, Walmart be having it. This time, Walmart did not have it. I was so upset about that because I was really looking forward to cooking with some today. I fell in love with it. The way it just changed the flavor of my food, it was amazing. Like you would have to taste it to understand why I'm so upset about not getting it. It really changed my mind about that veggie. Alright, I'm almost through cooking these bad boys. Now when these bad boys come up out of here, I got to save my oil. Because I don't need this much oil to cook my next dish. And it's not going to take long because that meat is already cooked. So it's not going to be long. Before you know it, I be sitting over there talking about y'all, look, look, listen. Listen. By the way, thank y'all who continue to support all of my podcasts. Y'all are amazing people. That genuine support means a lot to me. I thought for sure, though, that things would get worse for me. But truth be told, my life is probably a lot better than those that are doing the things to harm me. Because I don't have nothing to prove. Yeah, I do have to prove. I have to prove that God is real. Because says study yourself and show yourself approved. I have to prove that his word is real. And do you know even church people picking about that? Like they trying to bully me because I be praising God. Yes, they even trying to bully me on that. They be sitting there saying the same thing. And then I read this thing that was talking about how a lot of the churches were going to have a lot of these informants in it. And I was like, what? And it makes you wonder if some of these women and men that want to be first ladies and first fellows or, you know, that get in relationship with these ministers, if they are in the relationships because they really, you know, love them. Or they in the relationship because, y'all, I'm seasoning now, just a little sprinkle there. Or are they in the relationship because they were paid to be informants? Y'all know that informant thing go deep. It don't play now. Y'all know this. There is no playing about the informants. Make no mistake. When they send an informant in to infiltrate, they'll come up in the church just like you. But you know the difference. It's like you will know the difference from the real saints and the ones that are just there to just be there for information. There's a big difference. There's a big difference. And I'm going to tell you too, it's usually not who you think it is. Like you may be thinking it's somebody that you know, y'all, those are so beautiful. Let me take a picture of these. Well, no, I'm still going to get you. Well, let me go ahead and get a picture. Yeah, it's usually not who you think it is. I know for me, I was surprised to learn of the different ones that were informants. I was surprised. But I did notice that if you just, I would say this, if you just look at a person, you can see right through them. Gladys Knight has a song, and that song says, how did it go? I felt you looking through me. I feel a song in my heart again. I found a brother who's twice the man that you are. Anyway, it's that song. Somewhere in that song, she says, I felt him, or either I felt him looking right through me. She said that, and that song, that part always stuck with me because sometimes I would talk to guys and I could see the ones who really had my true interest at heart and the ones who were just like, you know what, I'm just here because it's just going, you know, whatever they could get. That's the only reason why they were around me. So I knew the difference because of the eyes. This one guy I'll say about 2022, I looked at this one guy and I could tell that he really used to like me. I knew he really liked me. But because he's part of the program that's against me, he has to do his part. And he slipped one day and he said, why they gotta do you like this? I said, say what now? He almost revealed what was going on. I left it alone, and that's one reason why I don't really talk to him like that now, because I just feel like we're adults here. You have a choice. You can choose to not, do things like that. But anyway, when you're sitting in the church, you can look at these people's eyes and tell the ones that's real and the ones that are there as informants, because they look really bad. Even their praise is so fake, and you can tell it. Some of them need God for real. And that's the sad thing about it, is that they really do need God. At the same time that they participate in these programs that tell them not who to like and who not to like, they lose themselves and they are horrible. Because like now, once you get in that program, you're not coming out without some consequences, because you know too much. That's why they don't like people like me, because we don't even be in the program. We haven't received the manual or anything, but the downloads from God is greater in me than is in the world. So he is greater inside of me, and that's where I get my information from. I don't sit around and talk to people about it. I do listen to some things on it, and then I'm like, you know what? That's a little too deep for me right there. So I got to go back to God, where my source is, and handle how he give it to me. And that's how I know how to handle people who are, doing me like this too. Now, I'm just waiting on my oil to cool down, because I need to pour it in something. Because this is too much oil for what I'm about to cook. It's too much oil. But yeah, if you check them eyes out, watch them eyes when y'all go to church tomorrow. You'll see the eyes. You'll be like, dang, that person there, they ain't never even say a word. Whole time I've been knowing them, I ain't never known them to have a bad bone in their body. But once they become an informant, that's kind of like military. They don't have no choice. So don't be mad at them. I mean, I know we're going to be mad at them, but it's not right to be mad at them when we know better, when we know the truth, that they are brainwashed just as much as we are. And they're underneath, harder rules than we are. Okay, y'all. Got that oil pulled out of there? Don't melt through. Don't melt through. Don't melt through. Yeah, so they're going through some really hard stuff themselves. And that's why I have to humble down. Like, I'd be like, why you gotta do stupid stuff? Like, I'm like him. Like the guy who liked me, I'm like him in a way. But he's on the opposite side and I'm on this side. And I'm like, why you gotta even participate in it if you know that you really like me? Why do you gotta participate in it? So I be asking that same question too. All right, y'all. So let me tell y'all what we gotta get here. For this next part of what we're doing. Oh, there's my big water. I got shredded cabbage, a lime, slice of cheese, and I have this rib meat. How much protein in this? Protein, 9 grams of protein per serving, and this is 5 servings. Really don't gotta cook this at all. But for what I want done to it, I need to cook it. So I know y'all tired of me rattling that bag in your ear. Okay, we're going to use a purple onion, red onion, whatever you want to call it. But this is going to be one of the stars of the show. I'm going to first put in these carrots. I like carrots too, y'all. I found out this year that I like cooked carrots. No, I found out last year that I like cooked carrots. One of my granddaughters cooked some one day. That was so good. So these carrots are matchsticks. I'm putting a lot of them in there. Yeah, so that dude, he knows what's up. And at the same time, he don't want to fail his assignment. So we all out here on a mission for something. They on a mission for something. I'm on a mission for something. I'm cutting these purple onions kind of chunky. Not dicing them, but leaving them stringed so that they'll match the chicken. Lots of onion. It's not lots. Well, it might be for what I'm cooking. And I like to add some too once it gets... Ooh, y'all, this is so heavenly beautiful. Purple onions and carrots. Do y'all know how beautiful this dish looks already? Just sauteing it down in a little butter and oil. Did I add butter? I think I did. So when this cooks down and everything gets softened, so that even if you ain't got teeth, you still can eat it, then we're going to add the rest of the meat. Now, I've never seen this meat before. I'll see it in a minute. Okay, back to y'all. Yeah, but if you watch those eyes, those eyes just tell it all. I never forget that night at the beach. I just looked at so many eyes and I was like, wow. Why do y'all gotta do me like this? And that do go through my mind because I hurt, I hurt not because I'm being hurt, but I hurt because we're gonna make this spicy. Let's add some crushed red peppers. I hurt because I know what it's doing to them. That's why I hurt. While they're trying to hurt me, I know they had to already been hurt in order to join something like that against me. So I know that. But everybody has their own choice, even when it seems like the world is against you and like you don't have no choice but to join in. Yes, you do. You have a choice. You have a choice because either way you go, whether you're on the right side of life or you're on the bad side of life or in between, there's always a choice. And both sides all three sides come with consequences. Ooh, this smells. Ooh. Y'all, I think I like eating healthy already. Everything comes with consequences. Let me open this up, see what this look like. I hope this look like what I think it look like. Okay, it do. Okay. It's not bad. This would make a good chicken salad. Woo. I'm going to go ahead and be toasting my bread up too. And I be tired of talking about it, y'all, about what I go through. But it always comes up when I start talking. It still comes up because it's like, there's a part of me that's shocked that people could even do people like this. It's a part of me that's shocked that my family could even do me like this. And then there's a part of me that says, well, this is what we signed up for. Once you become a believer, this is what you have to look forward to. And this is the moment, like, you should really be boasting and bragging on how good God is, because he's fighting a battle that you can't even see. Half the battles we don't even know, what people are doing to us, because God's grace and mercy is so good for us. That's how good he is. And I think about that. I'm like, wow, yeah. That's what keep me bragging on the Lord. Because he keep on keeping me through it all. Y'all, I got a few of these things. There's a few of them left. I'm going to put a few of it in there. I got a little bit of arugula left from yesterday. I'll pick out the good ones. Good pieces. But God keeps on blessing. Even when they don't want, because this program does destroy a lot of stuff in your life. At the same time, it teaches me what I can live without, too. You'll be surprised what you can live without. Once you don't have no choice, man. Once you don't have no choice and you have to live without it, it's a different side of life. Taught me stuff I didn't even know about myself. Oops, y'all, I gotta stop talking about it because they'll be knocking me off of the internet. So I'm gonna stop talking about it. Let me go on and tell y'all what I'm adding in here. I'm adding some onion powder and some garlic powder and some chili powder to these carrots and onions because I want to make sure that they are seasoned well, that they taste well. They taste well. Yes. Not adding too much of each, but just a little bit. And on the side of this, I got some garlic bread. Okay, I got some garlic bread not garlic bread, but some regular light bread that I'm toasting. Well, whole wheat bread. My goal with these carrots is really just to cook them down till they are like fork tender so that I can chew them because I don't have teeth like that. I don't have teeth like that. And I need my food to be, I know the crunchy things that I can eat, but I also know the things that I can't eat, that I won't digest good. And this is one that I won't digest good if it's not cooked fork tender. Yep. Still cooking. About those chores I'm supposed to be doing, let's just hope that I get to them around. I don't want to overwhelm myself because if I start overwhelming myself, ain't nothing gonna get done. Let's just set the time for around 4:30, 4:45 to start doing the chores. Because I really was just waking up and hadn't ate anything. These little shredded cabbages shredded carrots taking forever. They need to cook. I wonder if I need to add some water to them. Y'all, I'm going to add a tank of water to them because I'm like the side. Oh, I can't till I get my bread up out of there. Because I'm like, that ain't getting it right there. Toasting this bread. It's looking all pretty. Oh, look at there. Ain't you gorgeous? Look at this gorgeous piece of bread. As soon as I warm it up, I'm gonna add this to it. Because I need them to be tender. Because let me try one first. Let me see. Let me see. Ouch. Ooh, that dropped on my chest. Oh. No? You know what, y'all? Lord have mercy. That was in me. They ready. Those carrots are ready. Just like they are. As soon as I pull this bread out. I'm going to add in here. I just need to heat one side and toast the other side. Now I'm going to add in here. Oh, them carrots good. Lord. Now I'm going to put in here my chicken meat. This is a lot of protein going in here. And that's the goal. More protein, less carbs. More protein, fruits and veggies with less carbs. My goal is to cut these carbs down because I know I've been killing the carbs. Y'all, I probably been having like 400-500 carbs every day. Eating all them cakes and pies. Alright, so now we mixing this chicken. Again, this is the prepackaged chicken that's already cooked. All you got to do is add your seasonings and warm it up. Or you can just eat it with a cracker just like it is. But I chose to make mine like a sandwich meat. I want to put some lime on it. Oh, do it. Oh, this is going to be good. This mixture is pretty too. There be so many things I be wanting to do, but my mind just jumps all over the place. Same way I do with these podcasts. Sometimes I be talking about something, then I have to jump to something else, and then I jump back to it. Yup. This is going to be great. I'm going to go ahead and lay my cheeses down. I have some sliced cheese that I'm using. I'm going to take one piece and split it in half. And that way when I get ready to lay it on my sandwiches, you know, just put one, each half on one piece of bread. I should have brought them pretty little blue plates I had my eyes on. Now, y'all, just keep in mind, if you don't see me on social media, it don't mean that I won't be on the podcast. It just means that I went on and took my break. I'm not going to give you no for sure date of when I'm taking this break because, oh, why do I want to add an egg to this? But I'm not. It just means that I'm just taking a break. I told y'all I'm kind of burnt out now. It's a little burnout thing for me. All right, that meat is ready. Ooh, I can't wait. This is so delicious already. Well, I've never tasted it before. It's my first time cooking this. What am I talking about? Put a lot of that meat up on there. Come on here. Sandwich. Wait a minute. Did I want to put lime in this sandwich? I do. Now, I seen something on TikTok, because y'all know I love some TikTok. But I saw something on there that said if you take a toothpick and go in the bottom of a lime or a lemon, that you can get all those juices out of there without making a big mess. Now, I don't have a toothpick, but I got a little knife here. I'm going to put a little hole in the bottom. Let me see if I can get some lime squeezed out of here without making a mess. Here we go. Ooh. It ain't doing nothing. It ain't do nothing. Like, what I gotta do? Beat it up? Okay. I ain't getting a little drizzle. Oh, there it go. It works, y'all. I used a knife. Alright, thank y'all so much for listening. I'm gonna get ready to get off of here because my food ready, and y'all already know I just about to eat because I'm hungry. You can hear my voice sound faint. I'm so hungry. That's bad, ain't it? Now, when y'all see my plate, go to Lovely J Podcast on Facebook. We're no longer My Plus Size Grandma, but you'll find me underneath Lovely J Podcast on Facebook, and you're going to get to see this beautiful plate that I am fixing now. And keep in mind, even though this looks like a lot of potatoes, this is actually one potato that I'm putting on my plate. Okay? Alright, peace, love, and happiness. Y'all have a great Saturday. Trying to cut y'all off.